How you guys doing? This is Qualzy here, and going to bring to you another Heroes of the Storm, a hero on the PTR. This time we're looking at Garrosh Hellscream, son of Garrosh Hellscream from Heroes of the Storm. So let's go and take a look at his info. He's a melee warrior, difficulty medium, and as a warrior, they could play either damage or they could be tanky too. So you can see he's got the Horns of Manaroth on his shoulder, and he's holding the legendary axe Gorehell, which is really nice. His Q is deal 81 damage to enemy Groundbreaker. Deal 81 damage to an enemy in an area. Heroes hit on the outer edge are pulled towards Garrosh. Nice. So that's the initiation. The W, Bloodthirst, deal 156 damage to an enemy. Heal for 10%. Garrosh is missing health. That's nice. Healing is increased by 100% against heroes. That's pretty good. Cooldown is 12 seconds, so you want to use this one wisely. This one has an 8-second cooldown, which is not bad. 16-second cooldown on the E, Wrecking Ball. Throw a nearby enemy hero, minion, or mercenary. Wow, or mercenary. To the target location, dealing 91 damage to enemies near the impact, and slowing them by 30% for 2.5 seconds. Wow, that's nice. His ult. Warlord's Challenge, cooldown 50 seconds. Wow, 50 seconds. Silence nearby enemies and force them to attack Garrosh for 1.5 seconds. Wow. A silence and a taunt. So basically it's a mixture. So it's a mixture of Sylvanas' Wailing Arrow along with Varian's Taunt, but AoE. Decimate, cooldown 8 seconds. Wow. Stores up to 3 charges. Deal 50 damage to nearby enemies and slow them by 30% for 1.5 seconds. Deal 100% more damage to heroes, and each hero hit reduces the cooldown by 1 second. Wow, you don't even need to reduce the cooldown. It's already so low. And you already have 3 charges too. Let's take a look at his skins. Well, we got this gray one. I like this gray one with the red eyes. It reminds me of the Shattered Hand clan from Warlords of Draenor. It looks pretty cool. This one looks more like a Blackrock clan. Looks like it would be a master skin, given the golden textures on his armor. Usually when you have golden parts, that usually means that it's a master skin. This one looks pretty cool. I love the orangey black color mixture. That looks so nice. Oh, now this is a Blackrock clan right here. I take the other one back. This is a Blackrock clan right here. Look at that. The lava and the fire. That looks pretty cool. Mad Axe Garrosh, altered voice and themed abilities. The shoulder pieces are pretty. Sounds like Bane from Batman. Has a tire mark in the back. The shoulder pieces look pretty cool, and he's got a license plate. He's basically a walking motorcycle. This looks a little more icy color. That green one looks nice. Makes him look like a goblin, or he's covered in fell. The brown one looks alright. You can see the Hor tattoo on his hand. This is like another green version compared to this one. It's lighter. Alright, let's go take a look. His ability is Talents. His Talents Q is a quest. Pull heroes with Groundbreaker. After pulling 5 heroes, Groundbreaker deals an additional 150 damage over 3 seconds to heroes. After pulling 15 heroes, reduce the cooldown by 3 seconds. That's pretty good. Here's for the E. Increase Wrecking Ball's throw range by 20% and its damage by 100%. That's really good, especially given the Wrecking Ball is going to be used a lot. Body check and active ability. Activate to deal 111 damage to the target enemy and slow them by 30% for 2 seconds. Increase damages. Damage is increased by 200% of armors up current bonus, and the slow amount is increased by 30% of armors up bonus is above. His trait has a 40-second cooldown. Garrosh gains 1 armor every 2% of maximum health missing. So it's similar to Artanis' passive, where when he's low on health, he gains a shield. Except Garrosh will gain an armor based on him missing health. So the lower the health he has, the less damage he takes. Level 4. In for the kill. Increase Bloodthirst damage against non-heroes by 60%, killing enemies with Bloodthirst resets its cooldown and refunds its mana cost. That's pretty good, especially when you want to farm a lane and heal up. Thirst for battle. Basic attacks against heroes reduce the cooldown of Bloodthirst by 2 seconds. That's alright. Active. Indomitable. Activate to become unstoppable for 1.5 seconds. That's good for tanking. Level 7. Intimidation. This is the Q. Groundbreaker reduces the attack speed of the hero's hit by 40% for 4 seconds. That's nice. You can tie this in with the Arthas and nerf ADCs. Brute Force. Enemies hit by a body check receive 50% reduced healing for 4 seconds. That's good if you're fighting against a team that either has a Morales or 2 healers. Oppressor. Basic attacks against heroes reduce the target spell power by 40% for 2.5 seconds. That's good if your damage is going to be mages. Another active ability, Into the Fray. Activate to throw a nearby ally and grant them 25 armor for 3 seconds. Deals 91 damage to the nearby enemies upon impact and slows them by 30% for 2.5 seconds. While in flight, allied heroes are unstoppable. So this is like a second wrecking ball, but for your allies. And then you got your ults right here. At 13, Q. Pulling a hero with Groundbreaker grants Garrosh a 350 shield for 6 seconds. That's really good for tanking. Blood Craze. When hitting a hero, Bloodthirst heals for an additional 10% of Garrosh's maximum health over 3 seconds. Double Up trait. Armor Up can be activated to increase its armor bonus by 100% for 3 seconds. And at level 16, Rough Landing. Heroes pulled by Groundbreaker are slowed by 50% for 3 seconds. Nice. Mortal Combo. If Wrecking Ball is used on a hero within 2 seconds of pulling them with Groundbreaker, Wrecking Ball's cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds. As if you do enough combo like that, Q and E. Just Q and E really fast. I mean, if you manage to land a Q, let's say on a Tracer or a Genji, then you may not land the E. You may not land the Wrecking Ball just because they're going to try to dash out of you. Earthshaker. Wrecking Ball stuns enemies near the impact area for 0.75 seconds. I'd rather go with Earthshaker. Any stun you can do, you can pretty much start nerfing people. Max out the death. Max out the ult. Death Wish. Increase the duration of Warlord's challenge by 0.5 seconds. If an enemy is killed while affected by Warlord's challenge, its cooldown is reduced by 45 seconds. This is really good in team fight, because if you go in as a tank and you taunt like 3 people, and then your DPS will come in to melt them, and within that range, then you can lower its cooldown by 45 seconds, which is really good. Deadly Calm. Heroes hit by Decimate deal 20% less damage for 3 seconds. That one's really good too. Titanic Might. Wrecking Ball now throws the 2 closest enemies. No, that's pretty nice. Inner Rage. Body check gains an additional charge, and its cooldown recharges 100% faster, while armor's up bonus is above 25. So based on these abilities that I'm seeing, he's got a tanking build and a damage build, so we're gonna try them both out. And and I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below that will show the Garrosh spotlights if you guys haven't seen it. I'll go with the strength first. Let me see. It's a cone. Has a little bit of a cooldown. Has a little bit of a channel. I'm curious on how the Wrecking Ball is gonna be. Let's do a couple of basic moves. See how it goes. Wow, that's pretty far. Not bad. 16 armor. Oh, as I heal, I'm losing armor. Look, see, as I'm healing, I'm losing armor. So it's actually going down. You have to get they have to be really close to you. See, the hero has to be near right there in order to actually move him. And it only gets the first person that it sees. It doesn't just get anybody. It doesn't prioritize heroes first. See, it doesn't prioritize heroes first. So attack damage is pretty slow. And I start losing armor too. You gotta really be careful with Wrecking Ball because, as you can see, everyone is gonna be marked with close to me, but it does not really prioritize heroes. So watch this. I'm gonna do it right between the hero and. See, it doesn't really prioritize them. It should really fix that. It should do more like, it should be a little bit changed up, like Volibear from League of Legends. That they should he should be able to flip someone by the person that's in front of them.
That was rather entertaining.
It'd be a lot easier. So the Wrecking Ball, it's going to be the hardest part of playing him because this is easy, and then the Bloodthirst, you just have to like target anyone and you just slash them and heal. That's your heal. The Wrecking Ball is going to be the thing that's the hardest. Is you gotta be able to position yourself really well. See, different people have the horde mark. So whoever has the horde mark, that's the one you're gonna be Wrecking Balling with. It's a lot easier if you want to wrecking ball your main target like the hero. It's easier to tie it in after your Q like this. It's a lot easier. Once if you don't land that correctly, then you're not going to use it that well. Let's see how he is against mercs, like at an early level. I think that one's going to be pretty good. Is the fact that how well he could move the mercs. The fact that he's able to wrecking ball the mercs is pretty good. I notice that I'm taking less damage as I gain more armor. But at the same time, I could lose armor if I'm healing myself too. See, I just healed, but I lost like 3 armor. So there's gotta be a balance between heals and armor. But he could solo mercs at an early level. It'll take some time, but it'll work. Now let's try out the talents.
Choose a talent.
Let's go with the damage build first. So first I'm going to increase the range of the Wrecking Ball. Build for the Bloodthirst. And then I would go with...
Choose a talent.
Let's try Warlord's Challenge first.
Choose a talent.
Let's go with this one, this one. This one's the damage, this one's for tanking, so we'll do that one first. Decimate. See, I don't get the hero that I want to get. The Wrecking Ball is going to be end up being better just for the clearing lanes. Heals over time. Stunning them. Let's try it with a stun. I want to see it. That's not bad. I like that one. It's not bad. Like he could be damaged. He doesn't do enough damage. That ult doesn't do much. I think the Wrecking Ball stun is gonna help out a lot. Tie this in really well, and then you can take on anybody. Land your Q really well. Just always focus on the edge. Let's try Titanic Might. Let's do the Deadly Calm first. Deal percent 20 less damage. He could tower dive though. There we go. Yeah, you could totally tower dive because you're going to be gaining armor. You just have to make sure you stay alive. So you could be low health, but just make sure you stay alive. Alright, let's try this again. Now let's try the... I'm going to do the damage one more time, but we're going to try the Titanic Might. The level 20.
Choose a talent.
The other level 20 part. So let's do this one.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Stun. Let's try Titanic Might. See how well... Wrecking Ball can now throw 2 closest enemies. I want to see like how you run this one. And remember, I made the Wrecking Ball stun anyone too. Cool. That's not bad.
That was rather
Ends up pulling both people. There we go. Then we can move him down. Did not land it that well, so he could have gotten away. Oh, you keep someone, but for someone who doesn't, for a hero that doesn't have an escape, like Mathel or Kaotas, you can really keep people with you because you can slow them down with this, Wrecking Ball them back, heal yourself or sustain, keep slowing them down, and then land another E, and then I miss it. But you can still keep on chasing. And I even threw the minions to go with that. Let's try it. Yeah, if you're gonna build damage, if you're gonna go damage warrior, you're gonna need decimates because he doesn't have a lot of damage, and the decimate's gonna help out a lot. It's a good AoE damage. There we go. Alright, now let's try the tanking. Let's see how tanky he could be.
choose a talent.
Let's try the body check. Activate deal damage to a target enemy and slow them down. Damage is increased based on the armor. We're gonna try that out.
A killing blow. Choose a talent.
Unstoppable. Let's see what this does. I want to see it. First, let's get some armor. So hit me. I'm dealing armor. This is what it does. Okay. Brute force enemies if it bites you receive % less healing. This will do.
Choose a talent.
Warlord's challenge. Let's try it out. Stay over there. Body check's pretty good, especially if you're going to be tanky. If you're going to be tanky, body check is going to help you out a lot because you'll do more damage. You'll do damage and add a slow to them. I guess the beauty about the Wrecking Ball is the fact that you don't even have to flip them backwards. You can even flip them forward if you want. That's pretty neat. I don't even have to flip him. I will throw something else at him. I throw a minion or something like that. What else would I do? Double up. Connectivity increase. Yeah, let's double up. And always get the stun. Death wishes. Now let's try a little bit of some moves. Oh, I missed that one. Fight me. And reduce its cooldown by 45 seconds. So now I can ult again.
Untouchable.
Next tanking move, let's try Inner Rage. See how that is. He has a stronger tanking sense than damage sense. Get over here. Get back over there.
That was rather.
Yeah, he has a little bit more sustain than damage. Tanking wouldn't be so bad. Let's try Inner Rage. I want to try that one out. So right now we just pick anything.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Oh, it ties in with body check. Okay, let me try this again.
Choose a talent.
Body check, brute force,
Choose a talent. Choose a
double
talent.
up, Inner Rage. Body check gains additional charge. Its cooldowns recharge 100% faster, while armor ups above 25. That's pretty good. This is gonna be your best move for tanking. Body check, because it ties in with your armor really, really well.
That was rather entertaining.
So when it comes to damage, I would recommend building around W and maybe the Q, but other than that, you're gonna want Decimate. For tanking, get body check, build around your armor, along with a little bit of your W. It's just not bad. Body check will be your best bet, because if you get the first one, there's no point of. If you get the first part, you have to get the other parts, because if you don't, then you're gonna miss out on a really strong body check, because you could do more damage, slow them down even more, and you could have 2 charges on it, and you can reduce their healing. But depending on the situation, I would look at the enemy team, see what they have, because otherwise you could always go for the quest to the Warbreaker, and on level 7, you may lose out on the spell power or saving a hero in case you need to save somebody. And on the last part, you could be reducing your cooldown of your ult, the Death Wish ult, or you could throw 2 people when it comes to tanking. But it all varies on depending on the situation.
Slain.
It depends on the situation of what you pick. Let's quickly see his death, see how he looks like. Refresh the forts. Notice I'm going to take less damage now because of my armor. It is increasing. See how the cannons are doing even less damage?
Your killing spree has ended.
The cannons do even less damage because I already reached up to 49 armor. Other than that, I'm gonna buy Garrosh. He seems pretty cool. I wouldn't count him as medium. I would rate him as a little bit on the hard side. Hard side as a tank and as a damage, because he's all about positioning. If you don't get the positioning right with your wrecking ball, then you're gonna miss out on it, and especially your groundbreaker, because the best part of the groundbreaker is landing the edge. It's all about the edge because it pulls them right next to you, and while they're next to you, you could bloodthirst them, you could wreck them, and you could ult them. Other than that, he's a really nice hero. He even has the exact same quotes from World of Warcraft. Well, everyone, that's Garrosh for you. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Do give it a like and a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to me, and links are in the description down below. I put the link of the hero of Garrosh's spotlight. So this is Qualzy here. You guys take care. Bye.